And hello, Shock fans, your beloved soldier of the inverted cross, Rip, the full-blown freak show, back for another Rip's random reviews. And today we're looking at Pokemon. I think this is Tommy that put these out. 3-pack of the Evolutions. I've seen all these in the store before, all 3 sets, but I passed on getting them. They all sold out, and I could never find this set with Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. And I knew they were going to be kind of the hardest one to get because they're the original Evolutions. So I picked those up, and I'm going to, as soon as I can, pick up the other packs, and I'll review those for you guys too. So let's get on to this. You get the originals, the fire type, the electric type, and the water type. And I remember these guys well as a kid because I loved them, but I could never find a figure like this that was really nice. Even as a child, I really wanted a nice figure of them. They're not very big, as you can see. I don't have anything to compare them to except, hold on, my dick. No, you don't know what I was unzipping. Here's my PSP. They're not very big. They're like an inch and a half, I thought I would think. And that's for the Pokemon that stand upright. So these guys aren't as big. And one more thing before I really get into this, before I start on the sculpt and everything, I'll compare them to 2 more things that I've got actually laying around my house here. Yeah. This is one of the vintage Pokemon figures. This, my girlfriend gave it to me. It was our Lapras. They're about the same size, a bit bigger, and way better detailed. And the other thing I'll compare them to is one I showed off a long time ago, I think, in some earlier videos. I'll use Jolteon on this. Is the Umbreon Jack Pacific. They're not as big as the Jack Pacific guys. Trust me, I wish I had the Jack Pacific ones. At least the Flareon. And that thing's like 20, 30 bucks probably now on eBay. So kind of a pricey figure now. I never seen it in store. I would have bought it. Let's get on to the actual figures. First up, we'll do the water type, Vaporeon. The sculpt is really, I know my camera isn't focusing. Maybe I can get it to focus like this. The sculpt is really nice. The paint is very nice. There's no articulation in these guys, obviously. Really just very, very nice. If I had one knock against them, is they, I know it's like more so for probably nostalgia, is they have like this bumps and stuff are all the print of the company. So you have like Tomy 2007 made in China, and Pokemon right on the side, Nintendo. So I mean, I know that these I think they came out like maybe they came out last year. But they're really nice. I'm glad I finally found this one. I was really surprised. It was the only pack they had in the whole entire Walmart. Vaporeon's really nice. Really like him. Jolteon is actually on my team now in the 3DS game. He's one of my more powerful ones. This one's really nice. Really nice on the paint, the spikes, the eyes. This one is probably one of my favorite Evolutions next to Umbreon and Flareon. And that's why I'm saving Flareon here for last, because he's my favorite. Flareon was my childhood favorite. He's who I always chose in the game. Who I always had as my fire type. And I don't have on my team right now because I've got a shiny Charizard in XY, so that's why. The sculpt on this one is really nice. The fur, the tail, the little Elvis Presley or Hershey Kiss thing on his head, the little bumps in the ears, the little notch on this ear. I mean, it's all there. It's got the little open mouth painted in pink. It's the nose. Yeah, the nose is painted. It's just a very, very nice figure. Now, these guys will run you retail. I wouldn't pay any more than retail for them. Retail's a bit much. I just really like these figures. They're $11.88 for a 3-pack, which is okay for 3 because a 2-pack of these guys, I think Flareon came with Pikachu if you got him that way, was like $8, and it was like, well, $3 more. I mean, or at least it was like $8.98, and they're like $11.98, $4 more. It's not that bad to just get it all EVs and not have to buy another Pikachu. These go for a lot online, I think. If you can find them in store, which it might be hard to find this pack. I have seen a lot of the pack with Umbreon, Eevee, and Espeon. I've only seen the Sylveon pack once. That'll probably be the next one I go for with Leafeon and Glaceon. These guys aren't worth more than $11.88 unless you're really, really a huge fan of them. And no one loves Flareon more than me. So and I wasn't willing to pay a high price. The other thing I should say is the single pack, the trainers, collectors, Pokemon, are $8.98 for one figure, and they're the same size as these guys, and there's only one. For $8.98, I could get a 2-pack. But yeah, these guys are really nice, and they're actually going to go around my custom lockdown that I reviewed, if that review's up yet on here. Because he lockdown's whole thing was I travel to other planets and capture other alien species. So I'm just gonna have a bunch of EVs. So yeah, I would highly suggest these little guys. They're really cool. No posability, so these are more so geared towards, adult collectors, because they're kind of made out of plastic. I will say if you were like to bend or wiggle Jolteon's ears much, they would probably snap off. Even though they're flexy, they would probably stress. And they're really nice. Also, made in China is right on his asshole. You can't see that, but it is, trust me. These are a nice little throwback to, like I told, they're, I'm trying to think how to word it. They were like I told a friend, they're just really nice, a nice throwback to what we had when we were growing up. And just these, because the evolutions were really unique to me for the originals. Oh, wow, Eevee, one Pokemon, he become all that. And they kept adding and adding. And I hope we get to see a rock type and a ghost type. Dragon type, yeah, I don't care. But rock, poison, and ghost I would love to see. So yeah, guys, until next time, this has been your beloved soldier of the Inverted Cross, Rip the Full-Blown Freak Show. This has been the Evolutions pack. If you can get them at retail, they're worth the pickup. So until next time, I'm signing off. Farewell.